Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, my voice is completely gone, and this is Crypto After Dark, not before dark. Shall we change it? Yes, we shall. Now we're Crypto After Dark. What's up, everybody? Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, however you like to say it, Simp, just Keith. I'm fine with all of it. Don't mind my horribly crappy sounding voice. I don't know what happened. It just went on me. So I'm going to try to get through this stream and we'll see how it does. If it doesn't do well and I start to crack out too bad to be able to talk, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I feel pretty okay, but I don't know what's going on. So we'll just have to roll with it. If you haven't done so yet, please go hit the like button. Why? Because we want likes to get pushed up into the algorithm. We got a full hour tonight. We got a lot to talk about. And since we got a lot to talk about, I say we talk about it for a full hour. How about y'all? Some shit looks really crappy, doesn't it? How does the bear market feel? How does it feel to be not always going up, everybody? How does it feel to have technical analysis show us that things aren't always going to be rosy? Well, welcome, because you're in it. How long is this going to last? Look, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not going to pretend to be a fortune teller because I am not. But I can say things don't look great. We're not forming higher highs and higher lows like an uptrend. We're forming lower highs and lower lows because it's a downtrend. And when we have a downtrend, we must be out or shorting. How many of you are shorting? Not very many. How many of you refuse to sell? I know quite a few of you refuse to sell. How many of you are sitting in stables? It's me. I'm sitting in stables, a whole bunch of them, and I'm happy about it because those stables earn me a solid % for doing nothing. So let's see who all's in here first. If you would, go hit like. We got 27 likes, 45 people watching. Like if you want me to have a better voice. Heather S., good to see you, Miss Heather. How are you? Ignacio, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Life, Death, and Taxes, good to see you. Ron Poteet, the mayor, Papa Nick, what's up? Tiff, Jeff Drury, what's up, brother? He was hanging out. We were playing Rocket League earlier on the Discord. By the way, if you like to come hang out and shoot the bull with me, randomly I'll play video games or chart or whatever with you guys all throughout the week at different times. That's patreon.com/Carolina Keith. Jump over to the website right here and you can see all that good stuff at one time. 786 Unlimited. Scroll down. You have the Discord. Just click on the Discord symbol and you're in. You have the Patreon to get you unlimited access. Perhaps you don't want just that and you have a hard time learning TA and you want to learn one-on-one. Well, we offer one-on-one classes as well. And I have times open in May. Times open in May. 14th, 21st, 28th, 26th, 22nd, 29th, and 31st. Those are the only times open right now. Sorry, it's the best I can do. It's hard to get more times in, even though I'm on my own now and I no longer have a regular job and this is my job. It's still not easy to always get on here and constantly be in here. I have to take a break from it to keep myself sane, okay? 786unlimited.com. You can see it also at the top left corner of your screen right there. That'll get you on the Discord, Patreon, all that good stuff. Now, let's move on. Who else is still in here? Crypto Fibbo, good to see you, brother. Ashley Vandermeer, what's up on the Queens? Educated Dummy, Brett Walker, Big Dex, Ignacio Lopez, the other Ignacio. Existence, good to see you, brother. We were playing Rocket League earlier. What's up, Jeremy, my cousin? Do it like Bernie. What's up, dude? Million and Shakespeare. What's up, dude? Russell Thomason, Dwinga. Michael Beard, what's up, Pops? What's up, Jacob Chambers, Logwin, I know your name now. Smoky Mountain, good to see you, brother. Miss Beverly, how are you? Brett Walker, Simpson, good to see you, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute. Speed C, good to see you. Radio Rice says Keith's voice looks like the strong chart. True story, bro. Howdy, the dick is risen, he says. Stefano, good to see you. Shorty Guzman, Speed C, Shep Stacks, what's up, brother? Luce Jr., missed the stable bus, learning TA. Keith, now I don't want to miss it again. I feel you, brother. Danny Carney just shared a link to the TA classes. Thank you, Danny. Danny Carney shared a link to the Discord right there in the chat. You can click on that and do your thing. Sitting on plenty of $1 bills for the titty bar. Shorty Guzman gets it. Raging Beagle, what's up, guy? I'm sorry, Andrew just threw me off. I'm over here dying and he's making me laugh. He said Alec Baldwin is innocent. Okay. Captain Savanoob, what's up? Justin Moody, what's up, Justin? Hola, amigos. He's heading to Laos soon to have a nice long vacation. That's awesome. So let's get into what we want to talk about a little bit first tonight. Once again on Bitcoin, we see that there was a CME gap that formed. What is a CME gap? We've gone over this before, but let me refresh your memory. CME gap is Chicago Mercantile Exchange. It's a futures market in Chicago. There are only two publicly traded cryptos that run on the futures market. That's Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the only two charts of all of the crypto charts. Those are the only two with gaps. Those are the only two that have exchanges that actually stop for the weekend or for holidays. Those are all. Not XLM, not Tezos, not all this other shit. Okay. Just CME charts for Ethereum and Bitcoin. What are their tickers? BTC1 exclamation point and ETH1 exclamation point. And you can see these CME gaps for yourself. When they form because price action happens over the weekend and there's a gap in the chart. You see that gap right here between these two candles. Okay. This is from Friday to Monday. Sorry, but that's just how it works. When this happens, the gap tends to close. Not always, but a lot of times it tends to close. And as you see here, the gap closed. We needed this to happen, and I know that sucks, but I often say I don't want to see pumps. Why? Because this is what happens when you have a pump. There's gaps in the chart, and we're left with the filler that needs to happen later. Okay? I don't want to see that happen. I want to see charts go slow and steady all the way up to the top. Just like Strong did the first time, okay? It went slow and steady all the way to the top. It went a little too quick as well, and now we're paying for that, okay? It's part of the game. You got to know that. You got to know when to get out and when to take your licks and move on. And this is one of those times. Andrew also says the glove didn't fit. So since the glove didn't fit, you know what you got to do, Andrew? You must quit. That's the best I can do, Johnny Cochran, right now because my voice is shot, dude. It's going to crack out on me. I can tell. You're not supposed to talk when your voice does this, but this is how I make a living, so I got to talk. What's up, Frank? Good to see you, brother. The Brett Walker says, OJ is in it. I asked him. He told me. That's exactly as you get it. Okay? You get it. If he said it, it must be true. What's up, Twitter world? Fucking OJ. Oh, all right. So anyway, the CME gap closed. As you see, you're still sitting over top of the 8 and the 21 EMA here. It's not bad. It's not bad. However, if you look at your indicators, we'll pull up the MACD here just real quickly, and we'll pull up the RSI here because we want to see just random indicators that are pretty fairly reasonable. As you see, the RSI is fiddling with the 50 line, not the end of the world. Could go a little higher. This also could fall down and run back down between 50 and 40 again. We don't know yet, and I don't want to try to predict the future because that's stupid. I'm not a crystal ball reader, but I will say it doesn't look great. In fact, this is nothing more than a bit of a bear flag, if you ask me. It appears to be making a bear flag. I'll move this out of the way here. We can see a little better. Pull this line here. You could argue that this is a big bear flag. And it's a little bit misshapen. That's fine. We'll see what happens and we'll see how it pans out. I could just be making a farther head and shoulders. Okay. Fully plausible. All I know is a lot of charts are taking a nice big punch in the face lately. You sound like Mrs. Trunchbull from Matilda, bro. They don't know about the chokey from Matilda, bro. Come on. Don't get on me about Matilda. I know you like the WrestleMania shirt. I had to wear the WrestleMania shirt. I had a green shirt on because I took the girlfriend out for sushi before we came in here. And I realized right before I walked in here, if I wore that shirt, you wouldn't be able to see me. I would be invisible. So I had to change shirts right before I came in here. Yeah, so this looks to be a chop down at 786, 886 as well. How much farther could this go back? I absolutely think this thing could continue falling all the way back down to 39,000. If it can't hold 39,000, it's going to come down here to Sniper's Alley, and we'll see if we get a bounce on this trend line or not. Trend lines are meant to be broken, everybody. So if this thing comes down here and hits this trend line and breaks through it, don't say I didn't tell you so, okay? Looks like we're going to hit a bit of a bear market here. You know, some things have already been in a bear market, and then there's some charts that aren't. Some charts look okay. Some charts are still moving along, like Luna. It's still doing its thing and doing pretty well. So for that matter, can you say everything's in a bear market? No, but I can say a certainty that some are. Some that some might not like hearing about, like XRP, is very much in a bear market. This thing has made a lower high and a lower low on a high time frame. One more look at it here for everyone who doesn't understand what I'm saying. You had a trend line that was coming up. You've broken that trend line. You made a lower high and a lower low. That's a downtrend. That's 100% confirmed downtrend. And I know you're sitting in the wait a minute zone right here. I get it. But look at all the indicators. MACD's rolled over. RSI's pointing downward. What about the pivots? Real quick, the pivots, you're under the pivot. Look where S1 is, way down here at 33 cents. Whoo-wee. That'll suck, won't it? That'll make your head spin. Eek. Are you prepared for 34-cent XRP? What happens after that? Let's be hypothetical here for a second. I was actually looking at this earlier. Let's say it goes down to 34 cents. Just fucking around for a second. The prices to break would be right near all-time high at $3.19, $4, and $5. That's pretty realistic targets. In fact, I think that may eventually happen. But for the time being, we're in a downtrend. And it might not go that far. Okay? Realistically speaking, it may not. If we pull a fib in the other direction, you'll see why I used that particular spot. From here to the top. If you look, 47 cents would be right around the 50 fib, but 618 is right around that S1. Right, what you would call the golden pocket, 618 to 68, okay? It's fully possible that that happens, and I don't want that to happen. I know a lot of people still hold their XRP, and they don't want to let it go, and I get that. But, man, you got to understand, this is going to lose value. All this shit that you've been told about how XRP is going to be this world reserve currency, and because of this, that, and the other, I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. The chart's going down. And if the chart's going down, your value's going down. So don't lose value, folks. Keep your value. I'm going to write down some stuff that you guys want me to look at, and we'll go through all of them, okay? I'm going to try to get to everybody's charts tonight and not talk like an idiot. I promise. I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to go. Ha ha, floating head Keith, Professor Keith. That'd be funny, hilarious, dude. I should have done it now that I think about it. Gotcha, Stefano said AVAX and Stackos. I'm trying to escape with most of my Skittles, bro. I hear you. Hi, Keith. Would you be able to check out Juno or Atom? I sure will, sir. Juno and Atom. You know, something else you're going to get here, but you're not going to get everywhere else. I took the time to scroll around through Facebook today and watch other people do technical analysis on YouTube. They charge you to look at what you ask for. Isn't that ridiculous? You don't have to pay for me to do that. You can just ask right here and we'll talk about it. And often people give me shit and say, oh, you have a paid Discord. Yes, I do. We give a lot of that money away. So you should probably shut the fuck up, in my opinion. Different thing is, you get value from our Discord. It's not just me spitting bullshit. There's a ton of stuff in there. There's a ton of people to be helpful. We are a hive mind and we come up with a better decision together. It's not a signals group. We don't do that. We do technical analysis. We have node chat. We have business chat. We have real estate chat. We have times when we just goof off and don't do anything because we're real people. That's what you're not going to get in a lot of places. So if you'd like to join, please do, because we'd love to have you. We love to have everybody. I want everybody to come join in. You don't got to pay for it if you don't want. The general chat's free. You don't have to pay for it. Keep. Gotcha. What else we got? Enough of XRP. When do Carolina Panthers moon? Bro, not anytime soon. So here's the deal. Real quick about that. I was going to wear my Panthers jersey, but I took it off earlier. I like Malik Willis, the quarterback from Liberty. I like Malik Willis. He's a freak athlete. He's got a killer arm. He reminds me of Josh Allen and Cam Newton. Only thing is he's only 6 foot. So he kind of reminds me of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was a 3rd-round pick. Russell Wilson was an accurate passer who happened to run. Malik Willis is a runner who happens to have a big arm. So I'm not sure on that. More so than that, Evan Neal from Alabama, the left tackle, for God's sakes, can we get an offensive line? Can we get an offensive line? I want an offensive line. And if that's the case, and we got to miss a quarterback for a year in order to get a good offensive line, please do so. Evan Neal is 345 pounds, and he might have 2 ounces of fat on him. He's a fucking massive human being. That's who I want blocking for me. So I want an offensive lineman. Probably they won't do that, but that's what I want. That's my wish list. In fact, I think Papa Nick will be at the NFL draft. I can't go. I'll be one day. I'm leaving Vegas one day before the draft, which sucks. But there was a humongous difference in price, and that's the reason I didn't do it. So I almost got to go, but I know I'd just been disappointed if I went. FTM. Strong. Yeah, we'll go through strong. Has it looked bad enough for you yet? Is your head hurting? The Panthers are a complete rug pull. Bro, Andrew gets it. He's a Panthers fan too. KNC. We should chart USDC. Oh, we already done that. Waves. That's a good one. We haven't looked at waves in a while. We just got a new owner, Ronan. That's the problem. We just got a new owner. The gold is free here. Thank you, Tiffany. Good to see you, by the way. Tyquan Thornton ran a 4.21. They went back and looked, Andrew. It was actually a 4.28 officially. The 4.21 was unofficial, but it was still the 3rd fastest time ever. He almost broke Bo Jackson's record. Okay, close. That's tough. Now, I'm not saying he's Bo Jackson, but damn, my man was scooting. API 3. He's faster than Tyreek Hill, by the way, and he's almost the same speed as Ted Ginn Jr., for what it's worth. Torn. UOS. Writing all these down. KDA. Durno. Yeah, Diro. I'm sorry. I said Diro. I said Durno. It's Diro. He can't see my unofficial 499. What's crazy is, bro, hey, back in high school, 4.7. 4.79. You don't know about that in high school, that 4.79 I ran. Can't do it now. I could move back in the day when I was only 170 pounds. I could scoot back then, bro. I think back in high school, I was like 160, skin and bones. I can move, though. Well, them days are long gone. Long gone. Yep, no, we have not. Hot water. We're getting ready to right here in a second. Yeah, you know, Mr. Dick, I actually like watching rugby. That shit's wild. I wish it would catch on more here. Rugby is fucking intense. And I'll tell you what, and I'm not a hockey fan, but if you watch hockey in person and you're up close, that shit is intense, dude. They go at it. Oh my God, it's so much better when you're close to the hockey match, right up on the boards. It's not as fun to watch on TV. It just isn't. I was 240. Oh my God, that's pretty good. All right. I said, that's me now. My metabolism sucks. One Harmony, I got you. All right, we got a pretty good list here. Let's go through them. Let's start with AVAX. Someone asked about, no, hold on. Yeah, AVAX. Let's start with AVAX and work our way around, okay? I'm going to try to get through this before my voice fails me. All right, AVAX is still under this massive downtrend. You see that right there? Nothing's changed. It looked like it was going to break the other day, didn't it? Guess what? It didn't. It exactly happened like we said it was going to happen, everybody. That's right. Round of applause for us because we saw that coming. Real quick, everybody, 82 people are on here, 60 likes. Everybody go hit like. That'd be awesome if you did. We'll get higher on the YouTube algorithm, and I'd like to see 100 people on here. We had 100 people yesterday on the European stream at 1 p.m., which is awesome. Haven't broken this trend yet. We are making a higher low, but it hasn't made it yet. If it does hit S1 and bounce, it's got to get over this pivot, which is directly on the trend line also. This looks like it's going to steadily keep going down to me until we get other proof otherwise. You got MACD rolling over, RSI rolling over. Everything's saying no here. So for that matter, I'm a no on AVAX. Stackos, I'll have to go over here. Don't mind that trash you see in the background. We were talking about it on a private class. All right, that's weekly. Let's go down to daily to get a feel for it. All right, so you broke the trend here, which is cool. I don't hate Stackos. Believe it or not, this doesn't look as bad as it seems for a couple of reasons, okay? Because it's holding this trend line and it's bouncing on the top of it. I don't hate this. I'd like to see an 821 cross here before I buy, but I'll be watching this very closely. And the reason is you've got very good damn it, hold on. Here we go. All right, we got good consolidation. Moving sideways here. We did tag the 50 fib, and I don't like that. And it didn't break it. It came back down. But if it can hold this trend line, that's awesome, because that would indicate that we've still broken the trend and it's still trying to find its footing. Could it reverse from here and come back up? Absolutely. But it's not a buy yet. It's close. I like the fact that it's over that trend line. You're not going to see many that look like this. Okay, so that's cool. KNC. All right. Look at KNC go. Holy shit. This is what I mean. Not everything is in a bear market. This is very clearly a bullish move, no? Anyone going to argue with that? I think it looks pretty damn good, y'all. KNC right up to a take profit line at $2.95. Be careful here because it very much could stall out. Look at the RSI, how overbought that is. Watch out here. This could very much stall out on you and cause you a big hiccup. Let's put our other moving averages in there real quick and see where they're at. Ooh, yeah, we got a tits move about to happen. We're going to get some pullback. Be careful. Whether it's now or in a couple of days, you're going to get some pullback here. It's still not a sale, but it is up near the take profit lines. Let's be very careful. I'm leery of this market right now, so be careful. Juno. Don't have it on there. I have to go over here. Juno. Man, looky here. I don't know who it was that said Juno and Adam. I remember because I wrote them down together. Look at that. My goodness. That's not a bear market. I'm not sure if this is a scam or not. I don't know anything about it. And if it is, someone please tell me and I won't chart it anymore. Yeah, look at that. That's wild. That's in a full bull market. Right in the middle of all this down. Here's one going up. Very well could be a scam. I don't know anything about it. We'll talk about it after the stream. If it is, we'll find out. But yeah, this one's on a run. The indicators are all overbought. It's going to pull back eventually, but it's still not a sale, so keep riding it. Adam. There. Whoa. Adam broke the 50 fib. Very nice. And it's up to the 618 line here. It's still a lower high like I've got labeled there. It's battling with R1 and R2. It's got a chance to break. Right up here, Sniper's Alley at $38. All the indicators are pointing up. I like this. This is nice. If it can get over $34, it's going to head up to 38 and basically 39 bucks. Excellent move here for Adam. Got some work to do. There's a lot of trash right in this zone it's running into right now. So because there's a lot of trash here, it's going to take some time to get through, and there may be some up or downs. Okay? Be careful. It's a good looking chart compared to most. Waves. This is why I like doing this, because a lot of times I can't monitor everything. I can't. I'm only one person. Well, you guys are monitoring stuff too, which is awesome. And because you're monitoring stuff and you're seeing the same kind of stuff that I'm seeing, and we're collaboratively sharing information, you make better decisions and better investments. And that's awesome. Look at waves go here. One of the few. Waves up to the 618 as well, where the indicators are like overbought. Be careful. Be very careful here. Waves has already hit the overbought. There's not a ton of resistance in here. May stall out by $26, but that's still a good move that's got left in it. What about the pivots? What do they look like? R3 is right at $22, so I'd be more leery of the $22 range. I'd definitely take some profits in here somewhere because this is one of the very few that are up. Ride them while they're there, but be very, very leery. Beautiful chart, by the way. Keep. Really gnarly shooting star looking gravestone style candle here. I don't like that. Oh, I said Juno, definitely not a scam. Okay. I don't think anybody has asked as well. We could take a Chronos and no, not Chronos, but FTM. Yeah, I got that on the list. I put Chronos on there. I got FTM on the list already. So that was a gnarly looking candle right there. I really don't like that one. Still over the 8 and 21. That's nice. RSI went overbought and now it's failed. MACD's trying to roll over. Be very careful here. I don't want to see you guys get burnt. Got a bit of a head and shoulders here. It's probably near the neckline where it's at. I don't want to be too soon on this one. Let's see it break this zone. It clearly failed it right here. Ugh. So once it breaks this line, I'd be a little bit more appealing for keep. Hasn't done it yet. DAG. Oh. DAG is all sale, under a trend. Absolute no on DAG. It's got more down ahead. There's no major support right here. You got one little support blob right here in this range, about 11 cents. It already tagged at one time right there. That sell pressure came in, but you had buy pressure follow. And now it's chasing. But if you look, there's other assets that have done almost the exact same thing. But this is still short, still a falling knife. API 3. All right, still up. We've looked at this a couple times, but the indicators are rolling over. So this looks like it's about to possibly come to an end. Still not a sale, but I would definitely be thinking about taking profits because the indicators don't look great. FTM. Okay. FTM tried to break trend here, didn't it? Yes, it did. Tried to break trend, went up and slapped the 50 fib. This looks a lot like Stackos. Okay. Where it came down, hit the trend line, and then went up and slapped the 50, but came back down. This looks a lot like that. This could hold out and go more. One of the few that's broken the trend line and is still above. MACD has plenty of room to go either sideways or up. Could turn down, but it's got plenty of room to go up if it would like to continue going up. RSI here, 40, 50, bouncing around in between. Not ideal, but it is trending up. You do have some bullish convergence here with RSI building and price building. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Pivots, failing the pivot right now. Needs to hold $1.82 or it's got a chance to come back all the way down here to $1.37. I don't want to see that happen. Could though. That's what Stackos did. Stackos did something similar. All right. Here we go. Oh, Juno does smart contracts for IBC. Okay, cool. Looks like Juno may be an airdrop for Atom Stakers. Is that over on oh hell. What's the Sentinel swap one where you can damn it. What's the name of that exchange where you can stake Sentinel? It's Cosmos. I forget the name of it. There's something else to it. Hell, I have to look it up. Let's look at the elephant in the room. Okay, strong. Oh, it's getting bad, isn't it? Getting bad. So I've got a couple zones marked here. There was a short-term price action right here. I was watching on this bear flag it was forming. There was a bit of a bear flag right here where you had this. I probably had this on a stream last time, maybe. I forget. Anyway, Bit of a bear flag, completely broke through the bottom of the bear flag. More down, clearly. Interestingly enough, let's look at the indicators. Dude, triple oversold. Triple oversold. It hasn't ever done this before. As well as there was a time when it was triple overbought. 1, 2, 3, overbought. Here it is, triple oversold. 1, 2, 3. That bearish divergence that had formed is gone now. That tells you right there that that was not confirmed. In fact, there's nothing about this chart that says buy other than the support and resistance zones that it's running into. Okay. We thought 185 may happen, and it did. I was hoping it wouldn't. I really was. I was hoping we'd get a bounce right here about 225 and it would come up and move back up to the 340, 400 range and probably fail from there. I said that. Osmosis. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. So y'all know what's up. The Osmosis page where you can stake and earn. That's probably where you get a Juno airdrop from, huh? Absolutely not doing Calm Financial because it's very scammy. Yeah, I said it. I don't even care. It's our YouTube channel. I can say what I want. Yeah, no, I don't trust them at all. 185 did happen. Problem. This knife keeps falling. So how much farther is it going to go? It very well could come all the way back down here to 150. It sucks, doesn't it? Good news is it hit a temporary fib right here. Bigger problem is if you look at the big chart for strong, around 135 to 150 is the big 50 fib from the bottom to the top. What am I talking about? Well, let's take a look. Now, this chart's going to be messy, all right, because I have a lot of information on it. I don't want you to take it personal that it's messy. I'm going to leave that on there because that's the chart I use to share when people ask me about it, okay? Going to be a bit messy, and I'm sorry. Just ignore that part. What I want you to look at is this right here. The 50 fib at 131. Now, some exchanges are different than others, and I understand that. So for that matter, I'll leave a little bit of fudge room in either direction. So call it 135 to 125. That range right here at the 50 fib looks like it's clearly a chance that that gets hit. Why do I say that? Because we blew through our support zones here. Oops. We had two support zones here, this one and this one. It appears we're blowing right through them. There's another support zone here. It appears we're blowing right through that. Okay. Next support zone down here at roughly 130. I can only chart what I've got. Okay. I can see the price action that we had back in the day, little by little, that we made over and over again. I can see that we're trying to re-replicate that in the other direction now. Okay. This is what happens when you have a head and shoulders at the top of a formation. You get ugly, ugly down. And I know it sucks, but this is the way it works. Okay. If this doesn't stop here, the next stopping point's $130-ish. That sucks, doesn't it? Good news is if you wanted to buy cheap nodes, there's your chance. Now, I don't recommend that everyone goes buy falling knives. That's on you to do your own thing. I don't recommend that anyone buy anything. I had someone tell me that I was pumping my bags by saying that I wanted people to buy strong nodes. I don't give a shit if you buy them or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm telling you from my experience, it's been one of my better investments. Could you call it a scam if you wanted to? Fuck, we can call everything a scam. Okay, get real. They have a real product. They have real people. Their names are out there. I can see where they went to college. I can see where they worked before. It's not like they just picked up crypto in the last 2 months and started like they picked up crypto in the last 2 months and started magically making money. It's not the way it works, everybody. Get your head out of your own ass and focus, right? I know it's messy. If this doesn't stop here at this red line that I've got and it just wants to blow right through it, that's really bad. Okay. Down to the 50 we're going. If that fails, there's more down here at the $76. What do the indicators look like? Well, on a weekly, RSI, still not oversold yet. Isn't that crazy? That RSI is still not oversold on the weekly. So, hey, everybody, it could come down more. I'm sorry. I wish that wasn't that way, but that's just the way it is. Noob says I should chart Rome. I absolutely will not do that because that's scammy, bro. Not going to chart scams. I don't give them the time of day. I don't even like mentioning their names, but I will tell people that I'm not going to do it. What's up, Corey? He says, could you repeat everything you said over the last 37 minutes? I'm here now. Damn it, dude. That's pretty good. So may there be some temporary relief in here? Maybe. But gosh, we keep saying this and it's not happening. So how about we wait until we have some confirmation here, okay? We've got nothing yet. And because we have nothing, I don't want to tell anyone to buy anything. I don't want you to get suckered in. 94 people on here, folks. Let's get a couple more. We got 76 likes. If you guys would go hit like, we can get to 100 likes and 100 people on. That would be dope. Buying and selling is solely on each individual. No one here ever told anyone to buy anything. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Thank you, Frank. There's my strong talk. That sucks, doesn't it? Sorry. Wish I had better news for you, but I don't. Torn. Torn. Man, this is a beautiful looking chart. I haven't seen many of these lately. Look at that thing shoot up. Beautiful, dude. It is overbought. Let's be careful. This is double overbought. MACD's going really high. It's not a sale yet. Let's put a fib on this and see where it got chopped down at, because it's running into this resistance right here. Well, another thing, something else everyone is starting to learn is how much easier it is for something to be in a downtrend than it is for it to be in an uptrend. It's far easier, isn't it? It's far easier. Look right here, 786. We hit it damn near on the head. Sniped out perfectly at Sniper's Alley here. Maybe time to possibly take some profits here on Torn. You're a long way from the AEMA. A lot of stuff is bearish. Let's be careful, okay? Doesn't look bad, but maybe you should take some profits. If this was me, I probably would. I don't like that look, especially right now. The way some things have gone lately. UOS, beautiful looking chart. Hasn't made a higher high yet, but it is a buy on the daily. We got some overall uptrend on the RSI, but it is kind of rolling over. MACD's about not bad. Looks like it wants to go sideways. It is over the pivot. I like that. Pull a fib on it. Oh, let's see where it's at. About the 50. Yep. Failing the 50 line. Need to get up over this red line right here at the 50 fib. Like to see that happen first. Hate to see it bounce right here and fail and break your heart, but it very well may happen. There's a trend line right here. Let's see it break it. Hasn't done it yet. Prove it. Prove it. Kadena. KDA. Funky Cold Kadena. Yes, I know that's the wrong words. I said it that way on purpose. I don't care. Same thing for KDA. This is yet another trap right here. Okay? This is yet another trap. What you're seeing right here is failing to break the trend line, even though you got a buy signal on the 821 EMA. This is why trend analysis is so important. This is why trend analysis is one of the first things that I teach. Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? If it's an uptrend and you have a buy signal, great. If it's a downtrend and you get a buy signal, wait until you break that trend first. And you haven't broken it here yet. So let's wait a little bit. Let's see it break the trend. Hasn't done it. I want to see it do it first, so no thank you. Close, but no thank you. My ass is hurting. Hang on. All right. Add a couple more in here you guys are talking about. Xenog. Okay, that was Kadena. Let's go to Diro. Diro USD. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. This one broke trend, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, goodness. Brian W, bro. Thank you, dude. 5 bones. I appreciate it. That's awesome. In case anyone doesn't know here, when someone donates, everything that gets donated to the Google channel here on YouTube, we give away. It all gets given away. We've done big giveaways recently. We didn't even talk about the last one we did. We just done that in the Discord only. I didn't really want to make it public. because it didn't need to be. It's not a charity case. It's helping people who need help. That's a difference, okay? So we got another one coming up in March. I'll be talking about that eventually. We'll get there. Not doing it quite yet, but you'll see. This kind of broke trend and kind of didn't. I'm a little pressed on this. I'm not exactly sure about this trend line because I'm not sure I'm not going to pull one. Something else I teach, if you're not sure, well, then just move on. There's no reason to sit there and overbust your brain thinking about something that you may or may not be right on. We're playing around with the same 50 fib line here, back and forth and back and forth. No continuation either way yet. You haven't bounced and fallen, and you haven't bounced and broken. It's right there fiddling around with it. To me, this looks like a more high time frame move, and because of that, is also an inverse head and shoulders forming right here that hasn't fully played out, which would be nice if it did. It would sprint up here to the golden pocket and the 786 at around $19, but it's not over that yet. It's stuck under the 50 fib, and because it's stuck under the 50 fib, no thank you. Still waiting on this one, and it hasn't given me what we want yet. So no on Diro. HBAR. I know some of this stuff isn't what you want to hear, folks, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to bullshit you. If you've never been on this stream before, we have 90 people on here, and we have 90 likes. 10 more. Here we go. If you've never been on this stream before, we don't bullshit anyone here. We keep it straight. We keep it 100. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. I'm sure someone somewhere else would be happy to tell you what you want to hear, but that's not what we do, okay? We try to be honest, even if it means it hurts your feelings, even if it hurts my own feelings, because I don't want to see it happen. We got to be real about it, okay? We got to keep it real. Big downtrend here. We haven't broken trend yet. This thing keeps failing and not breaking the line. Until this breaks the line, no thank you. Furthermore, it's under the pivot. It's under the 821. Every indicator is pointing down. It's going to be a no for me on HBAR. Sorry. And HBAR is like one of those assets that's supposed to be great. It's no go for me. NOIA. NOIA. This is called centrophy. Is that right? Centrophy. Yeah. Centrophy. Okay. Trying to break trend, but it hasn't yet. Close, but not quite. We have a trend line up here. It hasn't broken. Then we have another one here. This looks a lot like Algorand. It's got multiple trend lines that are just not having it. Yep. Not quite there yet for this one either. It is over the pivot and over the 821. I want to tell you it looks good, but this looks like it's going to fail more to me. It's trying to fail the pivot now, so be very careful with centrophy here. Not quite good enough for me to want to buy it. Ethereum. Same situation on Ethereum. Failed to break that green line right there. Over and over and over. Oh boy, here it goes. Voice is going. I'm trying. Keep washing it down with liquor until it gets better, right? That's what you're supposed to do. 4 more likes to 100. Thank you, Ignacio Cervantes. Here you go. Bam. Go share this on YouTube. Go share this on Twitter. Go put it on your Facebook if you still have one. Go put it on Instagram. Some of you guys got Instagram. Some of you have TikTok. Go share it to TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. I don't even know how to do it. But go do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that'd be great. That way we get more people on here. The more people, the merrier. I want everyone to learn. I want everyone to make more money. Here we go. Ethereum is fell in the pivot, failing to break trend, forming a big bear flag here. Okay. Not great. It's not a great look. Like to see it do better. All right. Ugh. I need some more from you, Ethereum. I really do. It appears that it wants to fail or go sideways, which is not great. So I have nothing good to say about this right now. Everything is kind of turning over and rolling over. That sucks. Existence. Thank you, brother. He says, thank you, Keith. The truth hurts sometimes, right? Be patient, people. I'm still trying. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That's $10 more that we can donate. 3 more likes. We got 100. I like with 2 accounts. Thank you, Signor. Thank you, bro. In appreciation for the ATM now. You're welcome, dude. Thank you. Hot tea, bourbon honey. Bro, honey, lemon, and whiskey right here. This is an old-time Southern tradition. When you don't feel good, honey, lemon, and whiskey. I've been working on a little bit at a time here. I got to get some more because that was all the honey I had. I didn't put near enough in it, and I didn't get it near hot enough, so I got to put some more. And we used to use wild turkey. I used old number 7 with honey in it. Also, honey infused old number 7. But yeah, wild turkey is what kicks your ass. Put that wild turkey, that shit'll knock you out, dude. 2 more. Mix equal parts rock salt, broken glass. It'll fix you right. Oh God, dude. All right, couple more. Let's get through these. One Harmony. My ink pen is dying. This damn thing's brand new. Pilot pens are letting me down. I might have to go with some other brand. Can't have nothing anymore. Thanks a lot, Russia. All right. Yeah, everything pointing down here on One Harmony as well. Finally, One Harmony's not performing like a friggin' stallion like it was. Couldn't expect everything to last forever. Yeah, I don't like what we see here. It's clearly respecting that trend line that's pointing down. All the indicators are either sideways or rolling over. This MACD is pointing up, but the problem is it's in bearish territory. Do a little bit better for me there. We just saw that the pivots didn't look good, and it's failing the 821. Oh, no thank you on One Harmony. Kronos. We'll use the Bittrex chart. Same thing, dude. It's in a lot of similar price action. Failing the trend line. All indicators pointing down same way. Pivots failed. No, thank you. This doesn't look good to me. It looks just as bad as the other stuff. And because of that, it's going to be a no from me. I wish it was different. I'm sorry. Terra Luna. Yeah, look at there. Luna popped up into the Sniper's Alley. And we might have already looked at this. I don't remember. But either way, we're sitting in Sniper's Alley right now, forming a bull flag. Oh, yeah, she's overbought, and it's starting to go sideways, but we still have upward momentum. MACD's got room to go. We're under R1. We're in Sniper's Alley. I would be impressed, very, very, very impressed, if this thing pushed farther. Sharpie S-Gel equals legit. Bro, I think I might have to make a trip to Office Max tomorrow and get some of those. That sounds great. Mix equal. Yeah, one more like, and we got a... Wow. One more like and we got 100, folks. One more. Come on. One more like. Flux. Flux right there. Yeah. I like the Luna because it's done really good here, but I think it might be getting a little overstretched, so be careful. Hate to see this fail and pull back down to that pivot around $78, but it's fully possible, so be very careful. It's in Sniper's Alley and it hasn't broken out yet. Be smart here. Xenog. I've never even heard of that. Xenog Oil and Gas. Ooh. Here we go. Thanks a lot, Russia. I see you, big Russia dog. Is this a low cap? It is, isn't it? 16-cent penny stock? All right, I hear you, bro. Yeah. You hit up there, hit that 50 fib. I don't like that. Needs to do a little bit more. I like to see it get up here toward the golden pocket at 23 cents. That'd be a hell of a run. That'd be awesome. Hasn't gotten there yet, though, so let's be careful. Is technically a buy. Everything's moving up. I don't see a sell signal yet, so I would stay in this at least to 18 cents and maybe 25. Pocket. I'm not feeling a very good chart on these. Yeah, it doesn't look great for Pocket on this as far as price action. No buy yet. Pocket's all pointing down 75 cents, and it looks like it's either going to ride the bottom or go sideways. So no thanks on that one either. Flux. Failing. Downtrend. No thank you at all. This doesn't look great to me at all. Same situation where you got a trend line failing and it hasn't broken it. All indicators are sideways or down. You failed the pivot. Nope. Similar situation. I wish it was better for Flux, but it's not. Having 2 Flux nodes, I wish this would go up. It hasn't yet. 105 likes. Let's fucking go. You guys are awesome. A0. A0. Something interesting that I don't think y'all realize is that I understand that we will never be a big YouTube channel. Okay. I realize that because I do what I do, technical analysis, it's not very entertaining. It's mostly data. It's mostly nerd shit, right? I get it. I get it. So it doesn't make sense that I could expect a big time YouTube channel. Okay. I get that. Same time, it makes me super happy that we got over 100 people in here watching at one time. I think that's cool as hell. That makes me want to take it farther. I don't think it'll ever be big time. And I know that. What we've got is a good thing, but it's a good thing at where it's at. And I don't want it to get so big that it fails. Does that make sense? So I appreciate where we're at with things. It feels nice to have as many people that come on here and talk. Most of the people on here are talking and they're active and they're speaking to each other, and that's awesome to me. I particularly like it this way. The masses won't hype. Absolutely, they do. Yes, I would look to short Luna Radio Rice. That would be my particular preference based on the indicators. What is my goal? My goal is to help as many people as I can. I don't really make anything off of YouTube. All the money that does come through here through donations, we just give away anyway. So whatever. My goal is just to help as many people as I can. I already do this for a living. I never thought I'd be able to. So I'm already living a dream a bit. I've told this before. Well, we'll stop right here and let's do these charts first. Let's do this chart. A0. We'll save that for the last couple minutes here. A0 is not on there. Alpha 0 is on here. I don't have a chart for it, do I? Yeah, there it is. Not terrible, but it's under trend. See that? Need that to break. Hasn't broken yet. It's going to be a no from me. Even though it's over the 8 and 21, I need to see this thing break trend before I bite. Let's see. Size-wise, number 4 dress size. Stupid dude. Let's see. Pre-search. Yeah, no thank you on pre-search. Same situation where it's making lower highs and lower lows. Hasn't changed from the last time we did streams. I think we talked about this on Wednesday. Yesterday, similar situation. No go yet. Hasn't done anything to tell me that it wants to go past where it's at right now. I want to say some of these are going to go, but they aren't. They're sitting around there just fiddle farting instead of going. You too, T-Dub. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it, brother. At least you'll have an active community that actually wants to be here. Thank you, Mr. Dick. I appreciate that, bro. That's awesome. All right. 704 boys built different. Hey, bro, we try, dude. We try, Ty. It ain't easy being one of these 704 guys, bro. We're all supposed to be dead or in jail, and that's just a fact. Learning is hard. Thank you, Hal. You know what? Learning may be hard. But even though learning's hard, it's so much more useful to learn, even if it's the hard way, than it is to fail the easy way. Because if you fail the easy way, you have someone to blame it on. When you try hard and you learn and you realize your mistakes and you own them and you do better, it's so much more fulfilling when you do well. Okay? It really, really is. I speak from experience. Everything that I tell you guys on here is because I've already failed at it and I've already screwed up and I've already changed it and done better. This is near USD, by the way. Someone just mentioned it. Juan Pablo mentioned it. And as you see right here, it's broken trend. It's over the 821. It's bouncing off the 821, and all the indicators are kind of turning up. I like the way this looks. Thank you, Juan Pablo. I'm putting a square on this one. You don't know what that means, but I write down everything I do, and I just put a square on that one because it's one of the few in here that looks good. So it's good. You are the most entertaining and informative TA channel I've found. Using what I've learned, my quick time watching you has saved me a ton of cash by not buying at the wrong time. Well, thank you, Molten Metal. It's the first time I've saw you talk on here, too. That's awesome. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate people getting on here chatting. Beat them Gastonia odds, Ty said. You damn right, bro. Beat them Gastonia odds. I never want to have a fossilized brain. Must always learn. Absolutely. There's so much stuff to learn out there in the world. There's never a day that shouldn't go by where you don't try to learn something new. Just keep doing what you're doing. People will follow. We'll see. A lot of people hate me for the things I say or the things I do because I think it's personal to them. I don't think people understand that it's not personal to me at all. None of this stuff is personal to me. What I do, like yesterday I posted that Louverture chart, which I believe is a scam. It doesn't matter that they're switching to a new thing. I don't care about that. What I care about is people understanding the truth. And a lot of times they don't get that all these companies were just created recently, right during a time when a ton of scams were coming out. They're all created at the same time. They all follow the same game plan. They all follow the same rules. They all doing the same crap. And it's not making you any money in the real world. You think you're making money because you see numbers on a screen. But are you pulling that money off, or are you constantly compounding and compounding and compounding? You sure you're ever going to get your money back? Are you sure about that? A couple of you may have done excellent and hit the bottom, or maybe you got in onto a white list and you think you're special now. There's going to come a time when that goes away. Then what? Then when are you going to learn to take profits? When are you going to learn to move your money after you've made it and invest it wisely or save it? When are you ever going to be able to spend that money? Are you going to be able to? And if you're not, are you really doing it right? And I like to think the answer is no. Giving money to scammers is not the right way. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't understand that I'm completely unemotional about all this. I see something that's a scam, I'm going to call it out, and I don't really care if you like it or not. I'm being straight with you. I've lived in the real world long enough, and I've been scammed by people before in the real world to know long enough. When I see a scam, I'm walking away. I'm not giving them my money, and I'm surely not trusting anybody on the internet. I've met my admins in person, okay? They're cool people. Do I trust them with my money? No, and they don't trust me with their money, okay? Let's be smart about this. I might know you personally, but I don't want you spending my money for me, and I'm not going to let you invest it for me. Be smart with your money, for God's sake, people. I don't ask you to do much, but be smart. Use your brain. Use your God-given abilities for the right thing. So, I appreciate it's right at midnight here. There's an army of people in your community whose eyes have opened. You've saved thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars by getting them out of Hopium projects. I sure hope so. Thank you, brother. And we know have gaming channel and Discord, so you'll get more gaming investors as well. I hope so, dude. We were playing Rocket League earlier. It was fun. Brains are like fruit. They're either growing or rotting. There's no in between. Well said, educated dummy, bro. Nova Block says, this channel is undervalued. Keep it up. Keep it playing. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. So it's midnight. I have no idea how my voice lasted this long. We're going to have a Zoom meeting after this for all the Unlimited Assassin members. I'll see you guys on there. This has been a hell of a week. It's been wild. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything. It means the world to me that I'm able to do this. I don't understand it still. It doesn't fully click to me that I'm even here and this is happening. So thank you all. Thank you all very, very much. I'll leave it with this. As the late, great, notorious B.I.G. said one time, in case you don't know, now you're going to find out. Thank you for being here this evening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, and I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all be good.